plans to build a new water park. We're noticing more entertainment development coming to the metro.
The big concern now, will there be enough community support for all these projects? Our Johan Marin talked to an expert.
Bellevue is announcing plans to build a $60 million water park, but it's just one of several planned developments in the metro. In June last year, Omaha Mayor announced a $54 million youth sports complex. Last fall, the new Gretna Crossing Park opened up, and in late January, Union Omaha announced plans for a $300 million development project on Abbott Drive. As these developments are completed, experts say they expect it to have a huge impact on tourism.
All these other projects that have come into fore over the last several years has really made Omaha a destination for tourism dollars. And of course, these dollars spill over into the broader economy, which spills over into every one of us and increases tax revenues significantly.
Dr. Ernie Goss with Creighton University predicts an addition to a tourism boost. There will be plenty of in-state support too.
Individuals going to Kansas City for a baseball game, they may stay in Omaha for a soccer game. They may stay in Omaha for a volleyball game with the Supernovas. And also, these just not only do they bring new dollars into the community, they keep more of our dollars in the community and not leak what we call leakage, economic leakage to Kansas City, for example.
Harrison Johnson with the City of Bellevue tells 6 News, boosting tourism is the intent of the new Bellevue Water Park.
We anticipate roughly 400,000 at the minimum annual visitors, but it could be anywhere as high as 600,000, 800,000 annual visitors too.
The project will be funded by a city bond that passed in the Bellevue City Council on Tuesday. The city expects taxes and revenue from the water park will fund the bonding costs.
We estimate internally roughly $700 million in economic impact over a 10-year basis.
It's expected to include a year-round pool and connected hotels, and construction will begin this summer.
We're pretty excited about it.
On your side, I'm Johan Marin, 6 News.
If you want to take a closer look at the renderings for the water park project, we have those for you on WOWT.com.